welcome to the Gamer Gear podcast. Today I have Yoshkin as our very special guest. Should we go through what happened on the Splatoon stream at the very end?
I mean, people got splatted with zinc. That's about it.
People, that's completely it. Nothing else to it. No,
Oh,
no
are you talking about the other thing that
yeah,
happened
yes,
that
the others.
with the color red? Was that what
Yeah,
you're talking about?
yes, the scarlet colored video game.
Oh, yeah, I got that so you could have pain and stream more.
Thank you. So yeah,
Wait, are you a masochist? You said thank you to pain?
oh, what?
I said I got this for your pain, and you was like, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Why?
Okay, Yoshkin. Do you not remember that I watched Jack Murphy's videos? Do you...
Oh yeah, you are a sadist. God damn it.
Yeah, masochist. Sadist is when you like enjoy
Like
harming
somebody
other
else's
people.
pain. My
Yeah.
bad. You are a masochist. Your darkness definitely darkness has to be your favorite kind of Supergirl then.
Well, this stream, this podcast is not for psychoanalysis. This is for video game news, and I hope you're all having a good evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you may be listening to this. So let's get straight into it. Sonic Origins Plus has been rated in Korea, and from what I am aware, when you get rated in Korea, that's basically confirmation that the game exists. So we're
Hmm.
gonna see Sonic Origins Plus, which hopefully will be a physical release as well as digital. For those that don't know, in June of last year, Sonic Origins was released digitally, only digitally, and then it had a very contentious launch as there was some bugs that arguably made the new re-releases inferior to those on Sega Genesis, and also it was only the four games or so. And obviously, previous Sonic collections have had much more, like Sonic Mega Collection Plus, that has so many. It even has like Game Gear games and like like
Yeah, that was on
Comic Zone.
GameCube.
Yeah, GameCube, PS2, probably Xbox, probably. Who knows? But let's continue. It looks like Sonic Origins might be getting an enhanced re-release. The Game Rating and Administration Committee of Korea has rated Sonic Origins Plus. So, this would go by the pattern that has been set with Sonic Mania, where there was the digital only, although you could buy a digital code with like a $300 collector's edition in stores.
I did that. It wasn't $300. I think it was like 80 or something like that.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I did that.
my bad, my bad. But
Or was
yeah,
it 40 or something? My statue broke when I moved. But either way.
oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of like classic Sonic statues out there. I'm sure there's
Yeah,
plenty. But
it's all good.
yeah, but there was a digital only release for Sonic Mania, and then a year or so later, there was Sonic Mania Plus with a physical edition with the DLC bundled in. So that's most likely just because the DLC will increase the price of the product, and therefore you'll get a bigger cut since it's more expensive. Like, and all not to mention that printing discs and especially Switch cards, that that's another cost on top of being physical and the store cut. So, while we have no info on what this title means, we have a few hunches based on previous releases of Sonic games. Probably just what I was getting at. Will it be similar to 2004's Sonic Mega Collection Plus, a re-release of the 2002 GameCube compilation Sonic Mega Collection? The Plus brought in two games exclusive to the Japanese version of Mega Collection, six Game Gear titles, and extra stuff in the museum. Yeah, dude, imagine Tail Sky Patrol widescreen. Oh, imagine Knuckles Chaotix widescreen. Hopefully they widescreen them all and not just like, hey, here's another ROM. Well, to be fair, we haven't had Knuckles Chaotix release at all, or re-release, I should say.
What about Sonic 3D Blast? I think that was the name of it. With some
Yeah.
of those or what about that one game that was the Sonic that had like a fisheyes lens effect that
Oh,
was supposed to come out that never came out?
yeah, that was basically like the prototype for Sonic.
Adventure.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure, the first 3D Sonic game for the Dreamcast, and they were like, okay, let's just do an enhanced re-release of Sonic 3D Blast, which I I'm pretty sure that when Sega re-releases Sonic 3D Blast, it's only the Sega Genesis version and not the Sega Saturn version, which is arguably better, but it's different. It's different.
Sega has a bad tendency to release their unoptimized versions of their games.
Yeah,
Sonic
yeah.
Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, they don't know how to port. They yeah, Sega ported or Sega like re-released Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne in HD, and it was locked to 30 frames per second
Dear
on
Lord.
everything, even on PC. So,
At least with PC, you can go on this, like navigate through the settings and
yeah. Yeah,
stuff to get it undone.
I think the main issue is that, there was in-game logic tied to the frame rate. So changing it would have
Ah,
like messed something up.
like Fallout 76, where if you change the frame rate, you change your speed.
Yeah, something like that.
You know what,
So,
Sega? What you need to do is release some of your other older games, such as like Sonic Heroes. Heck, I'll
yeah.
even take Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Unleashed because that's never gotten a PC port.
Yep. Yeah, those would be some amazing re-releases. Yeah, I'd say they'll probably just remaster Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog, and then that could be a little you probably not a collection, as like it's not like Sonic 1 and 2 are in a collection on Steam. But
Yeah,
while we're talking about it, release Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 on Switch. All right. That
that
would be
that would
cool.
also be pretty good.
Yeah. Sonic Origins is a collection of the four classic Sega Mega Drive / Genesis titles: Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic CD, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, with new enhancements such as widescreen anniversary mode, new animations, and new music in case of Sonic 3. And the only thing that's going to be added in the Plus version, it's gonna be just like, hey, here's the original music by Michael Jackson. That's it.
Could they at least? I heard there was some issues with these ports, something like that.
Yeah.
Could they at least fix the issues if they're going to release a physical version
I
to
well,
some of those games?
there has already been some patches. So luckily, since the physical edition is coming later, those patches should just be in the cartridge or disc, which
Okay.
that's going to be very helpful as like if we got a physical edition of Sonic Origins right at launch, then all of the enhance or all of the fixes you'd have to update online, which I guess it's for the in the long run it'll be better to have a physical edition just so like it has the fixes for the most part.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'm hoping this does get a physical release because okay, it'd be a good way. It'd be a good way to just play all the titles in widescreen. Officially own it. Even though chances, there's like PC ports, by fans that are kind of superior, but
I
we're
mean,
not talking about those. We're not talking
I
about
heard that
those.
they had. I was about to say, I heard that like Christian Whitehead, isn't that the guy that was the spearhead behind Sonic Mania? Like they had
Yes.
some type of bad blood at the end of dealing with Mania because of time restraints and stuff.
I think with Origins he came out or somebody came out saying like the work conditions or like the standards were not there, and that there was a lack of communication for the most part.
Uh, which
Yeah,
sucks because Mania was such a good game.
yeah, yes, yeah, and him saying that probably like sacrifice his working relationship with Sega for maybe. Who know? I mean, if Aaron Hansen can just trash on Sonic and ruin the reputation of Sonic for an entire generation and then still get hired. All right, who knows? Who knows what Sega's doing?
Sega probably just doesn't care. Like,
Yeah.
we need money, and they made good. They made a good product, so we don't care what they said.
Yeah, that's probably true. Now, let's move on. So, this is oh wait. Okay. Wow, OBS just keeps giving me like errors every time. Hopefully this doesn't crash. Hopefully. I'm going to have to figure that out cuz this is like the second stream that's been happening. So, Ubisoft partners with the UK police to tackle online toxicity. This can only end like in the worst way possible.
Welcome to the nightmare dystopia, guys, where
Yeah.
saying something online in a game can get you arrested.
Yeah, if I was a very uncreative hack, I'd probably say literally 1984, but we're more creative than that. So, to
Nah, this
continue
is 2023.
this is 2023. So true. So, to continue on with their goals, Ubisoft has now partnered with police in Northumbria, located in the United Kingdom, on improving response time for police to intervene via the BBC. And this is a quote. "We want to be on the right side of history," says Damien
Ugh.
Glorio, senior director for their customer relationship based in Newcastle. So, I've never heard anybody say we want to be on the right side of history and do like a good thing. I've never heard
I haven't
that.
heard it either, because apparently being on the right side of history means censoring.
Yeah, exactly. Naturally, obviously.
I thought more freedom was good, guys.
No, no, impossible. Yeah, like okay, imagine in the history books, all right, in like 2080 something, and it's like, yeah, Ubisoft, Ubisoft is the savior of the UK. It's like, no,
Yep.
that's not gonna happen. You're not gonna be like, noted down as a hero like in any significant way like 60, 80, 100 years ago or from
No,
now.
not at all. How presumptuous of them and pompous of them to just assume that they're on the right side. Like, that is one of the most pompous statements I've ever heard, and I've always hated it.
Yeah. Through the offices there are elsewhere in the world, they work on monitoring players with issues that range from issues with payments to online harassment. With their staff of roughly 200 people, they work with police should they decide an interaction be considered unlawful or dangerous as a means to minimize response times. So,
So that's where all their talent is going.
yeah, it's 200 people. I'm pretty sure that's more people than that's working on Pokemon. All right. Ubisoft has
That's more
200
people
people.
than working on my company.
There are 200 people at Ubisoft, probably just in the UK alone, I'm assuming, or Europe in general, I should say, that are purely just their sole jobs is just like, monitoring your gameplay, and, online interactions. Ubisoft has reportedly stated that less than 0.01% of cases have needed police investigation. I'm assuming that number is about to go up. I'm assuming. Who knows? Who knows? Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure, in Europe and the UK, their laws deter in free speech or whatever. That's,
They don't have free speech.
yeah.
That's a joke.
Yeah, true. So, as it's going to get cramped down on more and Ubisoft is going to expand this program, I'm assuming, then this is, 0.01% is going to go up. And then Ubisoft is going to tout it as, yeah, don't worry. They're going to tout it to like, the governments or whatever, the police stations and the WEF, and not, to the players. Like, hey, we got our arrests up to 0.5%. It's like, bro, 1 in 200 players are getting arrested. Bro,
Yep.
bro.
These are the people that's giving you money
Yeah,
and probably want to still give you money.
yeah.
And like, well, you go to jail because you said a naughty word.
Go to jail. Go to jail.
Go to jail, you bad man.
It should be noted that despite this being a partnership with the police located in the UK, their reach is not only limited to the country. As such, there was a report of a threat to life in Norway that they were able to report to Norwegian authorities. So, yeah, they're already going and arresting people in other countries that are European. Going back to our previous reports, it was worth reiterating Ubisoft has also partnered with Riot Games in creating a cross-industry database in tracking online behavior. It would,
That's what I want.
yeah,
That's what I want, to be tracked for what I say. Because funny enough, these people have no sense of humor, so they'll never understand what a joke is.
see, if I was an uncreative hack, I would say, wow, well, these guys would never survive the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies in like 2008. It's like
No, they wouldn't have.
I
They
mean
wouldn't have. They wouldn't have survived Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2 lobbies for that.
they wouldn't have survived 2017 Overwatch. Okay, that's how far we are. That 2017, what is that? 6 years ago?
That was 6 years ago.
Which
6 to 7 years ago.
which sounds crazy thinking about it. 6 years ago, and it's like they like I probably had banter thrown my way that would warrant an arrest in in the
In
UK.
those countries,
Yeah,
yes.
in the
Yep.
soon to be this country, who knows? So
Yeah, apparently to the WFE. You guys won't have free speech anymore. Go screw off.
yeah, so yeah, I feel like if any game just implemented this, I'm just not gonna play it anymore. It's like it's like hey,
Yeah.
Rocket League gives me a new notification. It's like hey, we're gonna like arrest you if you say bad stuff. Obviously
We're
it's not gonna be worded that way. It's gonna be like cultivating a community of inclusiveness, tolerance, and whatever. It's gonna like be framed that way, and it's like say we're gonna arrest you. That's how
Yeah,
it's gonna
tolerance
go.
only means one thing. You have to agree with us. If you don't
Exactly.
agree with us, then you are the enemy.
Yeah, exactly. That's precisely how it goes. So,
It's not that you said a naughty word. It's like, dude, that was a joke. Okay, like you try not to say it again because
yeah.
it wasn't very funny to me. It was like, all right, fine, I won't. No, you say it. All right, jail to you, $500 fine.
Yeah. So, yeah, gamers gamers rise up. That gets me arrested in the UK.
Yeah.
So,
If only they looked in the mirror, they'll see how toxic they are.
yeah, moving on. We have this is more of a game preservation topic because Crash on the Run shut down its servers in February 16th, 2023. And
2 days from now.
yeah, oh yeah. So, if you're unaware of what Crash on the Run is, it is a mobile game developed by King. Yes, King, the developers of Candy Crush. And it's basically a temple run like game. It was very, the beta was very successful, and then it just kind of the release was very weird, and it kind of killed the hype for it. Frankly, it kind of killed it. So by the way, as this is a mobile game, it's all online. If you have to log into the game to be able to play it. And now that the servers are going offline in a couple of days, you're not gonna be able to play this game. You just can't. And
Feels bad for any in-app purchases you made.
yeah, and I believe in-app purchases were turned off somewhat recently. So yeah, Crash Bandicoot on the Run servers will shut down February 16th. As per the official announcement, Crash Bandicoot on the Run will close down its server by the mentioned date. Along with the information they also added from December 19th, 2022, all in-app purchases will be turned off. So yeah, roughly a month before the game ended, they turned off the in-app purchases. And
Okay.
I believe they did that quietly, And then people were trying to call King support for it, and it was like, "Oh, trust us. We're not gonna shut down or whatever." And then it was like announcements later, shut down. It's like that one time like the Cyberpunk 2077 Twitter account. Somebody tweet at them. It was like, I took the whole week off of work to play Cyberpunk. Hope it doesn't get delayed. And it was like, don't worry. And then like literally the next day, it gets delayed. Yeah, yeah, that's just like when you have like so many talking heads that not like the support doesn't even know what the developer is doing, which doesn't even know
Yeah.
like if they're even like able to keep working on the game because like the big boss is like determining whether or not it'll be financially feasible.
In fairness to the Cyberpunk issue, that could have just been like a support guy talking.
Yeah,
For the
probably.
Crash thing, they already shut down the in-app purchases. The writing's on the wall. It was like that
Yeah.
game is done. It
Yeah.
wasn't making enough money for Activision Blizzard.
Yeah, and the weird thing is that you would assume that this would get a little bump because there's a new Crash game coming out this year. There's a new Crash
Is it?
game. Yeah,
Oh, it is.
Crash Team
It's the
Rumble. So you
it's basically like a light MOBA, isn't it?
kind of the specifics are still unknown at this point, but this is this is pretty. This could have been an easy like cross promotion. It's like, hey, you have Crash, and we're gonna add some Crash Team Rumble or like Crash 4 characters into Crash on the Run. Boom, boom, you got it. And no, no. The developers at
Mm.
King also added, it has meant so much to bring your favorite Crash characters to life, and we sincerely loved making this game. Thank you for spending your time with us, and we hope you will join us in one of our many other games. The news has made a lot of fans sad, however, there is something interesting for the Crash Bandicoot fans on the console. So, yeah, and then this is going to go with Crash Team Rumble. So, yeah, for everybody that still played Crash on the Run, it's all gone now. You can't play it anymore. I'm pretty sure I'm like there was a pretty dedicated community. It's like, hey, like we can we at least have it so it's like you can have an update where it doesn't need to run on servers. Just turn off online, no server mode, no, nothing. Li-
Yeah. It's downloaded on my phone. Can I just let no?
no, yeah, it's gone. You can't access it anymore.
What's
So,
gonna happen is essentially people are already gonna have the game and you'll just be able to only play it on PC.
yeah, there'll probably be fan servers or something of the sort. I would
Yep.
assume maybe.
If it's
So
that big of a game, then yeah, I could see
yeah,
fan servers coming up, cropping up. But then
yeah.
again, it's another Temple Run game. You can do that with anything else.
With
Like
it.
you can just go play another Temple Run game.
But this has Crash Bandicoot and Spyro and Neo Cortex and
I mean, that's all cool, but it's a Temple Run game
yeah, to be fair, I
if
don't
you're looking
really
for the gameplay.
I don't really know what makes Crash on the Run special in all fairness, but like to be fair, like Crash Bandicoot that works really well in the Temple Run format. It's
Yeah,
like you just go, you're going forward in hallways in the first Crash game, so it's like it makes complete sense. It makes sense. All right, moving on.
yeah. I didn't
Moving.
even know about this game until you told me about it.
Yeah, yeah. This is a Crash mobile game. So I just like to point out since 2017, Crash has like four games. All right, there's the Insane Trilogy. There's uh, Nitro
Crash Team
Fueled,
Racing.
yeah, Team Racing, mobile game,
It's a pretty
and
fun
then
game.
Crash 4. All right, so Spyro fans literally just got Spyro Reignited Trilogy in 2018, and then nothing, except for like Spyro cameos in Crash games. That's it.
The problem with the Spyro trilogy, at least on PC, is for one of the games to get one of the switches to work, you have to turn the frame rate back to 30 frames a
Yep.
second, or it won't open. Like
Yeah.
you have no idea how stuck somebody would be. It's like, why can't I do this? Oh, just turn your frame rate down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that didn't sell a lot. The Crash game. I have it on PC. I still haven't played it though.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think Spyro sold as well as Crash, but it still did well. I'm pretty
It didn't
sure.
do Activision Blizzard well.
I don't know. I'm still going with the theory that 2024 next year, it's the year of the dragon, so Spyro's gonna come back. That's my theory.
That'd be
Al-
nice.
Also, Toys for Bob is partially working on Call of Duty Warzone, so that might explain it. And and then Vicarious Visions just like got rolled into Activision Blizzard, so that's probably also explaining it. So I think it's time we talk about a Me Too story. So Elliot Gindi is a Genshin Impact voice actor. So and like do you know the meme when it comes to Genshin fans, right?
Me? No, not really. I
They're
played it at the
groomers.
beginning.
The,
Oh,
the joke is Genshin fans are attracted to the little ones. So that's
now,
the
now what happened at the? I remember at the beginning of the game, at least for the English VAs, right?
hmm
They were like a bit upset that fans kept calling Pion like a lolly and stuff, and they were doing that. I was like, why are you upset? It's just a character. Because
hmm
I'll even admit, right? I like the lolly character. I like lolly characters because they're cute, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't lewd them.
Okay. I'm glad you walked that fine line. All right. I was just like, don't say anything that gonna get us banned. Um.
No, I'm not gonna get you banned. It won't get me banned.
Well.
It. You know what month it is, sir? I'm immune.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot to mention this is the Black History Month special. For the Game Gear podcast, the special stream is tomorrow. So Elliot Gindi is a voice actor for in Genshin Impact. I don't know anything about this guy. I don't know much about Genshin Impact. Just there's some screenshots going around that he basically pulled a Call Me Carson. He just had no game. All right. That's basically what it boils down to. But I'm genuinely not interested in like defending this dude. All right, but because yeah, I'm not too invested in this guy's career, Genshin in general. But
Kind of don't care. I turned the voice acting to Japanese anyway when I was playing the game.
yeah. So he says, "I owe an apology. I am deeply sorry to those I hurt. It was never my intention to hurt anyone. I
So
try to keep it above board." This is all the saving face part. Just like
I don't think he means it. By the way, he's just sorry that he got caught.
yeah, he got caught lacking. He got caught trying to groom. I thought everything was consensual and safe. I tried to tell myself I could make it ethical with clear communication and boundaries. I was so wrong and realized this is why this is why I try to come clean to everyone. I know. Log off and get therapy. To those who believed in me even after I came clean, I am sorry to have let you down. Please do not use this as an opportunity to bash other cast members of the game. No one knew. So, we were actually going over this before the stream started, and you said like it's actually kind of respectable that you like don't bring others into this.
Yes, he should. I'm glad he didn't bring anybody else into this. And he's basically saying, "Hey, like, don't go like talking to any of the guys I was talking to. I kept
Yeah.
this on the DL, so like they had nothing to do with it. And that's admirable.
I mean that's
Definitely
that's
change
like
what you did.
that's like Jack Murphy like saying, "Hey guys, no one else knew. Don't talk to them about it."
Yeah, Tempo definitely didn't know.
He definitely didn't know. So yeah, so to the second paragraph, what is true? All of the screenshots and chat logs. Yes, all of the cringy sex talk. Yes, I did threaten suicide if it got out. Yeah, so that's not that's not
He
Kino.
threatened it, right? It got out, and what
Yeah,
did he do? Nothing.
nothing. Yeah, it's all vapid.
It
It's
was a
all
bluff.
yeah, exactly. But chances are this was probably like a fan, I'm assuming. And that like, that fan would, presumably be distraught over the death of a voice actor that he or she
Yeah,
likes.
I can understand that, but sometimes you gotta call mofos bluff.
Yeah, I mean, like, who knows who this dude was talking to? Probably could have, probably somebody very introverted. I would imagine.
Probably. Like
I,
he basically emotionally manipulated them. And I
yeah,
mean actually emotionally manipulated them.
yeah, exactly. I didn't think through the severity of that. I'm sorry. I never intended to change someone ace. They insisted this is what they wanted. I ended things, but later gave into emotional weakness and re-engaged when I was offered a chance to. So, okay, I don't understand. I never intend to change someone ace. I don't understand how that makes sense grammatically.
What does the ace even mean?
I'm a Oh wait,
Yeah,
okay. Okay, I get it now.
it's
So someone who is asexual. That's what it meant.
oh.
Yeah. So
Why not just put this is a freaking
yeah.
put context in your little article. I know
Ye-
it says twit longer, but put
yeah.
context. You have the longer part.
Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what okay. That makes sense now. That makes sense to me. I guess it's just like the new speak for asexual because it like, I guess or like
So
shorter-handed
wait, this
term.
was a dude that did this, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah. So
was it a girl
so
that he was going after, or was it a
Um,
boy?
there's three people. Um, I
Okay.
know I know one of them was a lesbian, and he was like, "Man, I can convert you if you just give me this." The classic like, I can fix her. Just but, and I guess another one was also ace. I guess.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Well,
make sense of this. Yeah.
Drexel says there's no such thing as lesbian, so there was
Real.
no converting.
There is. I I ended things, but later gave in to emotional weakness and re-engaged when I was offered a chance to. What is not true? Okay, he claims that there's a reason I'm not quoting it verbatim. He claims that he knowingly did not do anything with anyone underage, that he did not respect someone's pronoun changes, and he was not waiting for someone 15 to turn 18. So, so he
Should
did
I
he.
go on my pronoun rant right now?
You want to
Or
go for it?
not?
Go for it. I mean, how long? Just yeah,
It'd be like 3 minutes at best.
I bet I've.
At
Okay,
best.
go. Let's do one and a half. Just be quick about it.
Yeah, I don't hate pronouns, first off. And in like context, pronouns can be very helpful for when learning a language that has gendered terms. What I don't like is being forced to use them.
Hmm.
That's about it.
Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah, but like okay,
I
imagine
shortened it.
you're accused of grooming. Okay, okay. Look at this order. Okay, not respecting someone's pronouns is before grooming. That's the hierarchy of what was happening right there. He did not. So that's so funny. I just
Not respecting somebody. Like that's what they had to put in there. That was
yeah.
so important. They had to
He
put
he had
not
to put it in
respecting
there.
pronouns.
It, it's yeah, exactly.
Dear
It's
Lord.
it's like I don't know. Is that sexual harassment now? Is
Maybe? I don't know. It's pronoun harassment. That's what it is.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then okay. Also, re other questionable practices. There are times when I streamed in my boxers, but there was never any sexual intention nor focus meant by this. I'm assuming he had his face cam on, but like,
More than likely, he probably didn't have on a shirt either. So he was
oh,
just in his boxers.
bro didn't
Probably
even
got
put
out of
on a
bed. He
shirt.
was like, well,
Let's
time to
go.
stream.
Let's
Hopefully
stream.
he has a six pack. Then it's fine if he has a six pack. If he's fat like my ass, go put on a damn shirt.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just cold. It's like, yeah, I better have a shirt on. I'm gonna be here for like 2 hours, gonna have to stream. I better have like a shirt on. I can just roll up my sleeves. It gets too hot. So, I did not realize it could be interpreted that way, and I apologize profusely to anyone who is made uncomfortable. Okay, he's streaming. All right, you can just turn off the stream if you don't like that he's wearing boxers.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like, oh, like sorry, like it's like me saying like, oh, sorry, I have a blade on my model. It's like, bro, that's not.
Can you please take off that blade, sir? Why are you
Uh,
still watching?
yeah, wait, hold on. Okay. Oh wait, no, wrong. Do I not? Oh shoot. Well, looks like I didn't have that hotkey set because my stream deck just kind of shit itself last night. So
Hmm.
yeah, exactly. In addition, I did not engage with anyone in the ways described above outside of those three people I was involved with. Yeah, so there's three specific people that he got like really horny for. He was horny on main. And then he continues, I understand that what I did was wrong and inappropriate, and to the best of
But
my
I still did
ability.
it anyway.
I I mean he's saying it in current tense, not past tense.
I know, but I still did it anyway.
He did it. He did it. Yeah, he definitely he did it.
He probably understood it at the time. He's like, well, nobody's gonna catch me. I can
No,
just keep doing it.
no one's gonna do it. So I reacted inappropriately to situations where I felt desired and caused harm to so many people in the process. I understand that my actions have consequences and I'm committing myself to accept my responsibility while making the effort to get and do better. Do better.
Oh God, I fucking hate that. The fuck does that mean? Do better. How? Explain.
Just do better. Just do better.
Uh-huh. I'll
Just,
do
just
better.
yeah, exactly. Just do better.
He quite literally already knew it was wrong because he threatened suicide to one of these people. He's like, "Yep, I'm doing it wrong. If I get ratted out, I'm just gonna delete myself.
Yep. Oh,
Perfectly fine."
oh yeah. And by the way, his Twitter profile is literally just like a black profile picture, which basically like that's what you set it to when you go into hiding or basically anything of the sort.
He went into hiding on my birthday.
As oh no, not your birthday.
He went to hiding on my birthday. That's funny.
Oh no.
I just noticed this. So Elliot Grinder, right? Piece of
Grinder.
shit.
Okay, that's a funny name. It's like just like yeah, SMH. You know what? More birthday cake for you. Am I right?
I don't think I had birthday cake.
Oh, it's so over. It's literally so over. All right, let's continue on. Let's continue on to we're gonna do a quick Nintendo Direct recap as I've already talked about it extensively in both the direct reaction stream and the stream the day after. If you want to watch those, please I'd be delighted to. So
They'll
both
probably put the eye up on the top of the corner when this is done with.
yeah, definitely I can do that. And also both of the streams are time stamped. So yeah, just that. So we got Pikmin 4 trailer. Pikmin 4 looks good. I like it. And
Looks
there's a
really good.
dog too. Um
It looks
De-
like it's a open world game
yeah.
specifically.
Yeah, Deca Police. The frame rate was looking a little gonna have to see a Digital Foundry video on that. Bayonetta Origins. I don't particularly care for this, but well,
It looks to be interesting using somebody that can solve puzzles and then an attacker.
yeah,
Looks at least interesting. I'm probably not picking it up, but it looks interesting.
yeah, maybe
Splatoon
with
3,
expansion pass. So
we
there's
don't even know what it gives us. Like
there's
there was like, hey, buy our stuff.
yeah, there's Inkopolis, but what's the content in Inkopolis? What makes it different from the normal, where we are,
Now, what I'm thinking they're gonna do, right, for
hmm
Inkopolis, they're going to have the first story be able to be played because you're technically still Agent 3.
Yeah. That might, yeah. Like there's like it's like a prequel or
Yeah,
something of the sort.
you could do the first game story
Yeah.
in the game.
I
What I
mean,
would have
yeah.
loved for them to do would be is give our weapons back from the first game with the
Well,
same specials, but
yeah,
that's not
with like
happening.
the Kraken special, the like broken
Yeah,
Krakens. Yeah, here's
imagine having a Kraken special on the freaking
yeah.
Zinc one. That would have been funny.
Yeah. So yeah, because like for the most part, like the only content in Splatoon 1 that's really worth going back to is a single player campaign and like the it's like the couch co-op mode with one guy on the gamepad and one on the TV.
Yeah,
It's nothing special. It's just like who can pop more balloons. It's really nothing. But
you
it's
could do
something.
versus as long as you have, I think, a LAN cable.
Huh. Yeah, it might yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's just not the same. There's Disney Illusion Island. I mean, it looks like an impressive, competently made game. I will say just like I don't yeah, like the animation's cool. It's like I don't know what kind of platform it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be completely like Metroidvania. It's interesting, I guess. Probably won't pick it up at launch. It's gonna be like a cult classic. Just watch. Um,
It'll be at least fun. I'm probably not picking that up either.
yeah. Fire Emblem Engage expansion pass. The Wave 2 has already launched. And I,
By
features
the way,
these
this
guys.
Wave 2 launched faster than Xenoblade's Wave 2.
And yeah,
Keep that in mind.
I mean,
Xenoblade's Wave 2 releases Friday.
and how much content is in each wave for Xenoblade compared to Fire
We
Emblem?
got we got a new character and we got essentially challenge mode for and some new items that we can equip to characters for Xenoblade. I don't know about Fire Emblem. I know you get
Uh-huh.
new characters and you get new maps, so probably
Yeah.
roughly the same. It's just Fire Emblem makes more money.
Yeah. Yeah. Harmony, The Fall of Reverie. This might be the one that was made by what is it? Strange Life or A Strange Life? I'm trying to Life is Strange. Life is Strange devs. This might be the same, which I don't care. I really don't care
Hmm.
about. Few quick announcements. Octopath Traveler 2. Oh wait, February 24th. That's 10 days from now. We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie. A remaster of We Love Katamari will arrive on June 2nd, 2023. And Switch Online members can play a free trial of Katamari Damacy Reroll. So this is a remake of another Katamari. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Omega
You're saying
Strikers.
it so much that you're getting
Yeah,
tongue tied.
exactly. Sea of Stars, an RPG coming demo available. Omega Strikers coming April 27th. That's a long while from now for like it's like a free game. I feel like you could just wait, is it not? It says you can pre-order. I thought Omega Strikers was a free game. Hold up. Hold on. I'm gonna need search Steam for this. Omega Striker. Yeah, wait. It's okay.
I thought that was
It's
already
thirteen
on the
dollars.
Switch.
It's $13. Okay, but
Okay.
I thought it was like
Oh, no, that's
multiplayer
Sushi
game.
Strikers I was thinking of. Sushi Strikers.
Yeah, Entrian Odyssey Origins Collection. So, this collection is 3 games for $80. $80. Go on the
Three
Nintendo E.
games?
Yeah, Nintendo eShop right now. It's $80 for the whole collection. But
Yeah, but if they're long games, $80 seems worth it.
yeah, but it's still like you just you try not to like if they already raised the bar to like 70, right? I'd prefer it not to go above that in any
I would
scenario.
too.
I'd prefer that, but each game can be purchased separately through the Nintendo eShop. So
Okay, that's
yeah.
probably the reason why it's 80 then.
Yeah, but still something something still strikes me as off about that. But
You know about the $70 game for for Tears of the Kingdom, right?
Yes.
That's only
Oh,
going to be on select games. You know what the other select games going to be, right? Pokemon.
yeah, Pokemon. Yep. Pokemon's gonna go $70. Just it's gonna be quite funny. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp that will be launching April 21st, 2023. Glad, because it's totally not like the war's over. The reason they delayed it in the first place. Um, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. That's gonna be featuring a new mode. I did play the demo on stream the day after the direct came out. So if you want to check that out, go watch the stream on that. Same with the Game
I
Boy and
can't
Game
wait for
Boy
all the
Advance. This
I
is
can't wait for the super bosses to be added in the true arena so my friend Paul will rage in that game.
there is this is a good starting lineup. It's a little Mario heavy for especially for Game Boy Advance. I like the Game Boy Advance selection could be a little broader, but Golden Sun is coming soon. It is coming.
Don't
Metroid
worry,
Prime.
they're gonna drip feed it like every month.
Yeah,
Two
exactly.
games.
Metroid Prime Remastered. So, you got Metroid Prime. The only remember since 2018, the trilogy has been rumored, but you get Metroid Prime Remastered for $40. $40.
It
I mean,
honestly looks pretty nice.
still $40 is just still too. I'd argue
I,
it's still too
I think
much.
it should have been $30 and the physical copy could have been 40, but they just
Yeah.
made them both 40.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna wait to get it physically.
Yeah, yeah. It's just unfortunate because I don't know, like just like
Yeah, they're
because on Wii U the
upscale.
trilogy is for $20.
Yep, I already have it on Wii U too.
Yeah, exactly. And the funny thing is, I remember like I saw this one seller, like I was like, I saw this one seller online that was like the Steelbook for Metroid Prime trilogy on Wii is like just the case only, just the case. It's $30.
No,
So
really?
yeah. So
Hmm.
yeah, Nintendo games. This is where we get to the main thesis of the podcast. Games are just getting really expensive. Like okay, like I go like just look up prices for Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Just look at those prices. It's like like over 100, 150 probably. It's
I
insane.
find some of them at $60 at my local GameStops and other retail stores. It's like $60 for older Pokemon games from the
Uh,
DS era.
is it specifically Black and White 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. Do you want? Please ship that to me. I'll pay you everything. All right. I'll
If
go
I
across the country just for that. Even though they'll probably be.
I'll find them, I'll buy them, and then I'll ship it.
Yeah. We can or we can just like meet up eventually.
Yeah,
Eventually
that also
at a
works.
convention. So Master Detective Archives Rain Code. So this is by the Spike Chunsoft, the same developers that made Danganronpa. So I mean, that style very much goes through. This seems more like an evolution. Like, hey, let's take Danganronpa to a different genre. Like make it less visual novel esque, you could say. So this seems cool. This is something that I may be looking at. Looking is like, hey, do I want to get it? Do I want it? Batten Kaitos 1 and 2 HD remaster. So on previously on the Game Gear podcast, we actually predicted it or we covered this as a rumor. So very cool. The I so My friend Tyrone Megante, he told me that this is actually like the soundtrack's really dope and it's actually a really underrated JRPG. But I'm assuming both of them. But yeah,
Hmm.
maybe good pickup. And
You know I
also
got a lot to say about this one.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass Wave 4. Let's go. We got
Jeremy, I'm
Yoshi.
coming for you.
We got
We're on your side. I'm coming for you, buddy.
1v1 me Yoshi's Island course. Dude.
That would be funny. Speaking about the Yoshi's Island course, it looks like it's going to be a section course.
Oh. Oh, so like not laps.
It
It's just
doesn't
like,
look like it looks way too big to be one lap, to be
ooh.
multiple laps.
That dude, this looks way too good to only be like to be one lap though. It's
I
like,
know, doesn't that? That's what sucks about section courses, that loop. I just want it to
yeah.
be two.
Yeah, like and also like this looks better than basically anything in the previous passes or in the
Yeah, it just keeps
previous
getting better and better.
yeah, exactly or yeah, in the previous booster course tiers or whatever it's called. So it's
Now,
like
here
yeah.
here's an interesting thing. Do you think we're gonna get 6 characters, 7 characters, or 14?
So what does the row like how much is one row for characters?
There's So horizontally it's 7, vertically it's 6, and if you put both of those together and add an extra spot, it's 14. If you make technically 2 rows,
I feel like 6 or 7 would probably be a better
more
estimate.
realistic.
Yeah. But we got Birdo. Who else? Okay, so Diddy Kong probably. Funky Kong
I want
maybe.
that.
Yeah, I actually since the Mario movie is coming out, expect something like I don't know. Let's get our like 14th version of Mario in Mario Kart 8. Just like
Yeah, but I'll see that as more of a skin than anything else. They
probably.
could just add that as a skin.
No, it'll be
Or
voiced
what
by
they
Chris
could be
Pratt.
doing. Hell no.
That'd be great.
What they can do is move all of the skins for all of the characters. Say like even
Yeah.
the baby ones too,
Oh
right?
yeah.
They can just move those to the original character and you just pick those
Yeah.
characters based off of that.
Yeah. And like I think we might be getting a lot more Kongs just because with the Mario movie, there seems to be a good emphasis on Donkey Kong and other Kongs of the sort.
Can we get I want Dixie Kong, by the way.
Yep.
Actually, no, can we get Nabbit?
Yeah, Nabbit would be a good one.
Or,
Nabbit would be
or
good.
somebody told me
Pauline.
Bandit would be pretty good.
Yeah. So yeah, Nabbit, Pauline, Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, Dixie. That's 5 right there.
They could
Um,
bring back Petey Piranha or Paratroopa. There's a lot of characters they could just keep bringing
yeah,
in.
a
That's why I said
paratrooper.
it's probably not too much for like
Paratrooper could
14.
easily be a skin for just Koopa. Well,
Exactly.
okay,
They could just give.
let's get
Actually, yeah,
different
they will
shells.
bring in Paratroopa. They'll
Let-
bring in Paratrooper because of the freaking lore in the Mario movie.
yeah. Let's just get like different shell colors for the Koopas. Let's just do
They
that.
are bringing different colors for the Birdo.
Yeah, yeah, and also, is Birdo that model was ripped from Mario Kart Tour, was it not?
I'm not sure. They
Yeah,
probably already had her somewhat modeled in the game.
yeah. So like I'm just just look at Mario Kart Tour, see what's gonna come in these booster course packs.
Now, what if they gave us skins for all the characters in the game?
I mean, like where it fits, like I don't know, I can just like the Smash Bros alts, where it's just like even if it's like very, very minimal recolor, I could
I
still
wouldn't
see it.
mind the recolors. That'd still be cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Then again, I do want that Aurora Rosalina skin. That's freaking awesome.
yeah. What would be a good skin for Waluigi?
You know what? Him as a butcher.
A butcher. That's funny. But we have a super chat from AC for $2. He says, "Is Chunky going to be in the Kong game?" F. Chunky Kong. What's he was from Mario
Chunky
or
Kong is from. He was
64, right?
Yeah, last game was 64.
Yeah.
DK 64.
His first and only game was Mario was Donkey Kong 64. Yeah, I mean, or was he? He wasn't even in Diddy Kong Racing, was he? Or like
No, he was not.
the
Even
D,
in the remake, he
yeah,
wasn't.
the
They
DS.
added Tiny and Dixie Kong.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, you have Tiny Kong, not Chunky Kong. That imagine they bring back Chunky Kong. That'd be legendary. Is Donkey Kong 64 in the Switch Online expansion pass?
I don't think it is as of now. I
And
bought the
that's
game recently on the Wii U.
yeah, while you still can.
Yeah, you still have until the end of next month.
The end. Okay, it's coming to a close, but not quite yet. So yeah, that's our for our standards quick recap of the Nintendo Direct. Just
Oh, I still had more to go on Mario Kart. Oh well.
so all right. Here's funny. Overwatch 2 X One Punch Man, April 7th to March or March 7th to April 6th. Doomfist has a Saitama
Saitama.
skin. Yeah, I mean cool, but Doomfist is still a garbage hero. So all
Why
right.
didn't they do this 4 years ago?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there's so many mean things you could do with these characters, and you decide to do it now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, Overwatch was at its freaking peak like 4 to 5 years ago. You
Yeah.
could have capitalized off of it and got so much fucking shekels off of this, and now you decide to do it?
Yep, and precisely. And I mean, to be fair, with One Punch Man season 3 coming out, like being in developed, and of course it's by Mappa because Mappa is just like conquering the entire anime industry. Who
That's
know?
like this is the third studio that's picked up freaking One Punch Man.
Yeah, 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 precisely. Which I don't know. I feel like, well, why did Studio Madhouse even like get rid of One Punch or not have One Punch
Madhouse
Man
doesn't
season
do
2?
2 seasons of anything. That's why they didn't do it. They didn't. They don't. They rarely ever do 2 seasons of anything.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I mean that's kind of fair. I mean, there's two parts of Death Note, but like they condensed the like second part into 1/3 of the anime. So yeah,
Why do you think we don't have a No Game No Life season 2? It's a meme. We don't get it because um it's not Studio Trigger. God damn it, I forgot the studio's name already.
Madhouse.
Yeah, Madhouse. Madhouse doesn't do season 2s of almost anything they touch.
Okay, well, ain't that I don't know, I'm pretty sure like cuz Madhouse did the original Trigun. And I was like, why aren't they doing this? Why aren't they doing the new Trigun? And I was like, what have they even done the past like since One Punch Man? What have they even done? Uh, Another one for A from AC says, "Are for $2 says, are you ever going to do a 24-hour gaming stream?" Um, Not I'm never say never, but there's gonna have
Not
to
right
be
now.
yeah, there's gonna have to be like the stars are gonna have to align. There's gonna have to be like some how do I say it? There's gonna have to be some criteria that's met before I can pull through and do a 24-hour stream.
He's
But
gonna
like,
need some G Fuel. He's gonna need some He's gonna need some Doritos. He's gonna need some Mountain Dew for all of that. Yeah, it's gonna
yeah,
be a wow.
I'm gonna need some of the Dragon's Treasure tea. Make sure you go in the description below and order some of the Dragon's Treasure tea and use code Manic for 10% off your order of anime inspired tea.
You
But
can
yeah,
get some that knocks you out or peps you up. The choice is
exactly,
yours.
exactly. Yes, yeah, but like it's not out of the question because like I definitely have thought about it before. I was like, hey, it'd be cool to do a 24-hour game stream. I was more, I don't know, it might have to be more of like a charity stream or something like that. Like there'd have to be like adequate hype behind it, you know. That's what they're gonna have to do, or what's gonna have to happen. But I don't know, like if I do it, I might try to do it with like the Cuckold Simulator boss fight Cuck mode. I might try that because I don't
Hmm.
know. Yeah, I might do that. I don't know. Yeah, what else could I play for like 24 hours? Like,
There's a lot of games that we could play.
Oh, are you gonna join me for all of it?
I'm not gonna join you for all of it. I'm not suicidal, but I'll join you for some of it.
All right.
I'll
Fair.
take over while you sleep for like 3 hours. Hey Ken, I'm gonna go and use the bathroom for 15 minutes. Can you take over for me? Sure,
15
buddy.
minutes.
Just have the screen on me, and then I'll play a game while waiting for you. You go and get knocked out for like 4 hours. Where's Manic? I don't know. He went to go use the bathroom and he never came back. Just like my father. He went
Okay.
to go get some cigarettes and never came back.
Okay, wait. What? Okay. What if I feel like for safety reasons, I might just have to give somebody else the stream key. And so if I did like fall asleep or something, then like somebody could just end the stream. Because I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Twitch, I know Twitch has TOS against sleeping on stream, because that's
Yeah, it's
something
not
that
like
has to
that
happen.
actually goes. It's not like they enforce it against ladies.
Yeah,
But you're not a lady.
and I mean, and also like it's not like you're gonna see me sleeping. Uh, you-
What you'll see is Motto nodding off, up and down, up and down.
yeah, yeah, gaming stream would be funny. I would have to. I'd have to know. You'd have to just know when to do it, because you can't just disappear for 24 hours and yeah, and like something
Yeah,
not
people will be
happen.
worried.
Yeah, yeah. I'd have to other things, but speaking on the topic, a new branch has appeared on FNAF Security Breach's Steam DB titled Xbox DLC. While not confirmed as possible, it means Steel World is currently working on / testing an Xbox port of the upcoming Ruin DLC. So, Xbox DLC shipping and development for the Ruin DLC. And the Ruin DLC is going to be a free update / expansion to Security Breach, and Security Breach was more like recently ported. It might have been like November of 2022. That's when it was ported to Xbox. So I'm assuming if they're working on an Xbox port now, then well like it's pretty far along, and it's already set to go into development. It's like it's already like well far along in development. So I could I feel like it's well on track to go out this year, which hope assuming it's not as delayed as much as the original Security Breach game.
From what
Because
you've been, what I've seen you play of it, it looks like a fun game.
yeah, yeah, it's it's definitely a horror game. Yeah, I'd be considering.
Maybe I should send this to Paul for him to play. But he said he's gonna veto any horror games I
Oh
send to him.
shoot.
So
I mean, to be fair, it's not like some people think it's not scary compared to the other Five Nights at Freddy's games. So there's that,
well,
I
yeah.
guess.
Part of the reason why it's not as scary is because you actually can like run and stuff.
Yeah,
You were stuck in one location in the Five Nights and Freddy's games, in at least the original three. You
yeah.
had to actually manage things. So if
I
you fucked up, you got a jump scare.
I guess it's kind of like just a different kind of horror, you could say. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, Ruin. If hopefully I don't know, because originally my save data for Security Breach got corrupted. That's why I haven't completed it on stream. Because like I literally, it was bad. It was bad. But I might just have to
That
like
happened
catch
to me
up.
during Doomfest.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I, I was doing really good on nightmare mode. My save because my computer my the power went out, corrupted my save file, and I had a save file that basically was in the same location, but it was on a lesser difficulty and I couldn't bring it up.
Mhm.
I was like, man, this is so fucking easy. Now I'm bored.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got, DLC coming out soon. Okay. This is funny. Mega Man tweeted out, Mega Man X dashes onto Android. Join X as he hunts Mavericks as he begins to unlock his true potential in his very first adventure. So, pe- this kind of pissed off the Mega Man community, as it's literally just an Android port of Mega Man X, and
Wait, why would it piss them off, man? Like
because
they're getting the game they want, right?
it's literally not a new game. We want X9, we want Mega Man 12. Yeah,
I
we
think that'd
want
be 12 at this point.
yeah, we want something actually new, not just Legacy Collection. Re-release this. And by the way, this is what Mega Man looks like on Android, on or on phones in general.
You know what? In a vacuum, it doesn't look bad. If you were to divorce it from the other style, doesn't look
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, this is
But if you're talking about the art style that X originally had, it looks a bit too chibi.
I mean, it's just like it's the same issue that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl has, as it's just like, oh, you took the sprites verbatim, like, and it's literally like a one to one, like recreation just with art, like a little like with like 2D artwork, and
Yeah,
just like it just looks cheap.
I would have rather they had redone the Gen 4 remix. I have platinum.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, so and like you might as well just like run an SNES emulator on your phone rather than this. If you might as well. I don't know why they thought this would be a good idea to release. I don't understand why. But we got another super chat for from Koopa the Goblin Troopa. Shout out Koopa. And he says for $2, do they not have phones? Lol. Yeah, that's
Uh,
okay. Some ga-
Probably.
some games we just want to play with a controller and on, actual dedicated gaming hardware. I don't know when the last time I played like a mobile game was.
The last mobile game I did play was Plants vs Zombies 2.
Ooh, that was a while ago. Why did they never release that on like anything else?
I would have loved if it was on Switch, honestly.
Yeah, or even the original Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
both of them would be great Switch games because it's not like it's dedicated. It's not like it's demanding
yeah.
hardware for it.
They're
It's
indie
not a
games.
demanding game. Yep.
Yeah. Not to mention, not to mention that. By the way, if you buy Plants vs Zombies on Steam, it looks like garbage because it runs at like 720p maximum. So it's just
Hmm.
like,
I
yeah,
bought it a long time ago.
yeah, it's no like I like if you have like a 1440p monitor, it looks bad.
Hmm.
It looks really bad. And just like there might that's I think that's the only way you can mod it. But like I can run BlueStacks on my computer and then run Plants vs Zombies through that and it looks better. So like damned if I do, damned if I don't. Let's move on. Star Wars Jedi Survivor release date delayed 6 weeks. That is all. I like the original Jedi Fallen Order. It's just like, but it will now launch globally on April 28th. That's still quite soon, honestly.
I wonder what delayed it to 6 weeks. Because what are they going to be able to fix in 6 weeks? Because it's basically what they're going to do is it's going to be a patch.
Yeah,
It's not like it's going to be on disc that they're fixing
yeah.
because they already made majority of the disc.
So it says we are now focused entirely on the final stage bug fixes to enhance performance, stability, polish, and most importantly, the player experience. So yeah, this if we're gonna take what they have at their word, it'll just be mostly bug fixes. Make it run better, all that good stuff.
Yeah, all right, that makes sense. I'm at least glad they delayed it for those bug fixes. It's going to
Yeah.
come in the day one patch, but at least they're using their day one patch correctly instead of releasing it out. Have reviewers say, "Oh yeah, this is a great game. Ignore all the bugs. They can't say nothing about the bugs." Everyone gets the game and is like, "Well, this is a buggy mess. Why did I pay for it?"
Yep, exactly. Yeah, so shout I'm I don't know. I might pick this up. I really liked the first game. Really did. Like at the time I played it, it's probably one of my favorites.
Didn't it come
The
out in 2021 or
2019
was it? Oh, 2019.
Jedi
I was
Fallen
like,
Order
either
did.
it was year before C19 or it was a year after.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, it was like the first like beefy PC game I played. Cause no, like I remember it came on Game Pass. And I was like, okay, let's try out Jedi Fallen Order on Xbox, and it's like, oh, it runs at 30. Oh no, I can't play this. It's unplayable. But yeah, I mean, I liked it, so I might pick this up. Probably I'll probably just wait for a sale because EA games tend to go on sale. And also on PC, you have to run it through, or I think even if you buy it on Steam, you have to run it through Origin, so that's kind of annoying.
Yeah, because they want to be on their platform only.
Yeah. So, but there's some weird marketing going on with the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
They
See
have a
here.
lot of fan service in these things.
Yeah.
From
So
what I've told, I haven't seen any.
yeah, I can't play this, but I'll just take my word for it. So it's the Mario Bros. Rap. So it's like we're the Mario Bros. And plumbing's our game. We're not like the others. They get all the fame. So yeah, they're Mario Bros. Plumbing, and then at
You
the
know the
end,
lady in. Well, wait, go skip
the
back to the
lady.
lady. The ladies that the lady who voices her is the same exact lady that voiced Peach in the cartoon.
Oh wow, I did not even know that.
Yeah, there's a lot of freaking
Wait,
fan service when it comes to these advertisements. I love
wait.
it.
So there's Queens right here. So I'm yeah, Brooklyn, Queens. So this is like they actually do live in New York. It's not like New Donk City or whatever. So yeah, this is like, but you can see there's a number in the commercial, and if you were to actually text that number, okay, yeah, let's see the fine print. Inquire for availability. Full range of services available only to Borough of Brooklyn and Queens, New York. By texting, you agree to receive periodic text messages on behalf of the SMB Plumbing. Text stop to cancel or help for help. So, yeah. So you can actually like text that number or like call it or something, and like you'll get like a funny little, Mario and Luigi are here to help. What's your plumbing needs?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. I thought it was kind of funny. Not nothing huge, nothing huge. But here's the final box. Here's the final boss of like Hogwarts Legacy. This is gonna be the final topic. So Hogwarts Legacy has released, and it is now the number one single player game ever on Twitch with 1.28 million peak concurrent viewers at launch. So
Boycotts don't work for video games. Whether it's for a just cause or not, it doesn't work. You're just going to get the game to sell more.
yeah, how many people have like bought the game purely just to like,
Out of
because of the
spite.
boycott? Yeah, out of spite. Uh, you know,
I could I could see about 20% of the audience bought it just out of spite.
yeah, which, to be fair, it's definitely, is very much a minority of people. Still, that's significant. That is
That's a
still
lot of
significant.
people though.
Yeah.
Even if it's 10% or even 5, that's a lot of people who bought this game out of spite. But there's also other people who bought it because of like they kept screaming about this game.
Yeah, free advertisement.
Like my sister came up to me, was like, "You know what game I'm gonna get?" I was like, "I'll give you a hint. It comes out on the 10th." I was like, "You can't buy that game." It's like, "Wait, doesn't it come out on Switch?" I was like, "Yeah." And like July 27th, it was July
Oh
25th,
yeah.
and she was like, "Fudge!
Yeah,
What do you mean it's not gonna be out? This is probably not gonna be a good port anyway."
yeah. It'd be really funny to see how the Switch port runs. That'd be really funny to see. Yeah, but we have. Yeah, so millions but like people have asked me to play Hogwarts Legacy, and it's like, no, I'm not interested, dude. I'm really not interested in streaming this.
That's that's the same thing I was thinking. I was like, I'm not even interested in this game.
Yeah,
Like my
like
mother turned me off of freaking Harry Potter, even though the fact that I love like magic and all that and
hmm
all that other crap. Never cared about Harry Potter though.
me neither. But I mean, to be fair, Harry Potter fans have annoyed me for like the past decade. So it's not,
How so? Care to elaborate, good sir?
uh, I will not elaborate. Actually, they're just
Okay,
no, they will literally they'll always carry a Harry Potter book or have it like in the frame of their webcam. I swear. It's like, yeah, I
okay.
read. Yeah, I read. And it's like Harry
I read
Potter.
one book.
I
I read
read.
one book.
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly. Yeah, so I like, and also it's like if I had more time, 24 hours Hogwarts Legacy stream, let's see, let's see how long it takes for me to get DDoSed. Just like, yeah, but like remember, there are streamers. There are streamers that get added to a like database where it's like you enter the streamer's name and it's like, has this person played Hogwarts Legacy? Yes or no?
Ha- have you played that wizard game?
The
It,
the
it's funny because they were only going after the game. You know how many other properties that Harry Potter interacts with? They interact with Legos, Universal Studios, so many other places, and they are just going after the video game.
don't give them any ideas. Don't give they're gonna go attack they're gonna attack Lego now. It's like
Clownfish has said this too. It's like
yeah.
you're going to Universal for the for the Mario attractions, or you're giving J.K. Rowling's a bit of your money. And
Interesting. Yeah, it's like I don't know. Actually, I don't think this is even on Game Pass. So like people actually bought this game. I want to see. So this is like just like Twitch viewers. A lot of people can view a game on Twitch and not like buy it, for example. So I wonder if we have a sales update on it because I feel like I don't know. Twitch viewers aren't the same as purchases.
I think it actually outsold Elden Ring, if I'm not mistaken.
And Elden Ring was based off of Lord of the or not Lord of the Rings. It was like co-produced by the dude that made Game of Thrones, right?
I'm not. I know that Koopa might know about that because
Yeah.
he's a Dark Souls nut. But From Software is the one that made it, and everyone just loved Elden Ring,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
except for game dev. I mean, not game devs, but games journalists who can't play games.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. And yeah, and even these game journalist outlets are even like giving it like good scores, which you'd like honestly, I'm pretty sure it's not out of boundaries to just like okay, we are not going to review this game with solidarity with whoever or whatever. Just like you could imagine that or like artificially lowering the score just because of it.
I know one place did. I can't remember the name of their what's the name, but they're never going to get a game from Warner Bros. Again.
Yeah.
And other companies are going to look at them and it's like, well, you gave that prominent game a low score because it didn't agree with you. What are you going to do for us? We're not going to give you freebies if you're going to go out of line because if they're not in line, then they have to actually, then
Yeah.
they'll go bankrupt because nobody's going to click on their articles.
Yeah,
You're using
exactly.
Jeremy's sites for almost all of the things you put up today. Why on
Just
earth would I
about.
go to Kotaku or Polygon? They're
Yeah, yeah,
horrible.
like yeah, because like I use Nintendo Life, Niche Gamer, and then like a bunch of like Geeks and Gamers articles, and also Twitter. It's like
Yeah.
yeah, I try not to use like the established outlets, you know?
If you do, go to an archive site.
Yeah,
Don't give them your
exactly.
money by clicking on them.
Exactly. Yeah, so that yeah, Hogwarts Legacy as one. I'm not particularly interested in it, but you know the gameplay looks good. I'm just like I'm not too familiar with Harry Potter, to be fair. I just like you know there's other games that come out. I'm sure this is gonna get like a discount like soon enough. Like this looks like a beefy game. Nothing. I have nothing
Oh, it's
against this
George R.
game.
R. Martin. Koopa texted me. It was George R. R. Martin.
Yeah, yeah, he's the dude. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had a hand in Elden Ring. But yeah, it's gonna. I wonder which one is gonna. Because I don't. Do you think is this like game of the year material? Do you think this is actually gonna like?
With how much they're screeching, yes. Will it actually be game of the year? Probably not, because it's run by those wackos that don't even like video games.
Probably. Yeah. So yeah, that's about all the topics we have to do for today. But you know, I'll read a few chats before we head out. We'll do a little hanging out. But yeah, thank you so much for listening or watching, whether you're on YouTube, live on YouTube, or it's a video or the VOD, I should say, or if it's on Spotify. Thank you so much for listening. And if you're listening on Spotify, this is where we're gonna cut it off. If you're watching live, I'm gonna read your chats. So
Okay.
Koopa says, "Manic, have you called the number for this commercial?" Luigi answers, "I'm good. I actually okay. I need to. I feel like I need to call this now. I feel like that's actually a really good idea." Um, uh, Koopa also says, we haven't seen that since The Incredibles when it was in theaters. You could call Mirage's phone number to be directed to see deleted scenes." The Incredible, like the first one or the second one? I'd assume the first
More than
one.
likely, it's the first one.
Yeah. Spite is
Because that
strong.
sounds like something you would do for the first one, honestly.
Yeah. Koopa says Spite is strong. Poor PC gamers, though, having the PC version is having tons of issues. Yeah. Yeah, that's also. I saw the
Rather
game.
unfortunate.
Yeah. AC says Colin recorded for a video. Yeah, that might be a good idea. But yeah, probably. That'd be funny. I could imagine. I need to know how to like record phone calls and stuff because that's like I'm sure if it's like with a bot, it'll be fine. I saw the Ant-Man channel says I saw the gameplay for this and it looked good, honestly. Yeah, like it looks good. I mean, like this game looks very, very good, very expansive, all that good stuff. Just yeah, I have other priorities at the moment. Moon says never read the book, only watched the films. I watched the first film and was not too into it, but to be fair, I was like 7 maybe. I don't know. Steve Sanchez says, at Manic, I wish I knew this knowledge before buying Harry Potter books for your birthday, bro. He's just gonna like email me PDFs of like all the Harry
you,
Potter books.
you did say you're a masochist.
I mean, it's not like it's. I'm not gonna say it's like, oh, Harry Potter's the worst thing ever. It's just like it's not my thing or whatever.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, it's not like it's like, oh, I despise Harry Potter. No, it's just like it's like apathy. That's probably the best way to describe it.
Yeah, you just don't care for it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, but like if you are on PC, there is some issues when it comes to the port and the how it runs. Imagine being mad at someone for playing a video game, says the Ant-Man channel. So true. A homie,
The Ant-Man or the Act-Man?
the Ant-Man channel.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
in chat. Uh, Koopa the Goblin Trooper says, a homie I knew bought the game for PC. First, no dialogue loaded. Trying to fix the non-loading dialogue, ended up with no audio loading. Very cool. The
Oh, he's
very
talking. I know who he's talking about.
Yeah, very funny. That's quite funny. But yeah, so I get yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave it off. Thank you so much, Yoshkin, for hopping on.
Thanks for inviting me. As
Yeah.
always, it's a pleasure just to talk about video games.
Yeah, Yoshkin's channel is linked or like mentioned, however you call it. His is in the um, description
You
below.
can find me.
Yeah.
If you don't subscribe, I won't be that hurt.
No, it's over. I will be hurt. Yeah.
See, if he's hurt, he'll enjoy it though.
Real. So true. Yeah, so hope you all have a good one. And oh, by the way, the Gray Ghost is gonna be live in like 3.5 hours for all those watching live. So he's gonna be talking about like AI art and all that cool stuff. So, go check him out. Go check him out. I think I already set the stream to redirect, so have a good